Today we are building two separate teams, one team full of early draft picks and one team full of late draft picks, and see which one has a better season. For early draft picks, I'm going to use the Atlanta Falcons. If we look at our team, we have a 99 overall across the board. Obviously, this is an all-star team. We got Josh Allen at quarterback. Our wide receivers are the best in football. Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, and CeeDee Lamb. Our offensive line is looking great with a second-year player in Brock Bowers at our tight end, and then our defense is obviously very special as well. And then for our later round picks, I'm going to be using my Carolina Panthers. Just a little bit worse at a 95 overall, 96 offense, 95 defense. Still a really good team though. Quarterback one is going to be Dak Prescott. He's still got some great weapons in Amon-Ra St. Brown, Puka Nacua, and Kyron Williams as his running back. The offensive line definitely isn't bad, but definitely isn't elite. We're kind of missing a center and right tackle, but we have George Kittle as a tight end. Our defensive side of the ball, again, still great. Kind of lacking that star talent at a lot of these positions. You're probably also wondering, why'd you put both of the teams in the same division? Well, number one, they can play each other twice, and we can hop in those games and see what happens. Then second, at least we know one of these teams are going to make it to the playoffs. We're going to play with both of the teams. But first off, we're going to do our late round picks and our Carolina Panthers teams. Trying to run it with Kyron Williams, but we go absolutely nowhere. Sadly, we're already on a 3rd and 8 with this team. Hopefully, Puka Nacua gets open here, and I'll almost throw an interception. You know what? We got to go for it right here just to make this a little bit more interesting. Somebody get open. I'm throwing it to George Kittle. Hopefully, he can get some run after the catch, and he cannot. Okay, maybe this offense isn't as good as I thought it was going to be. Our second drive looks like it's going to go a lot better, though, as Dak Prescott gets a huge gain with his legs, and we're right outside the red zone already. This is what I'm talking about. It is looking a lot better when George Kittle is wide open for a touchdown. Okay, got a little bit worried after that first drive, but hopefully that was just a fluke. Fast forward in this game a lot, and early in the fourth quarter, we are down by 7 points right now, and the Jaguars had the ball now. Thankfully, we have them in a 3rd down. We need to get a stop right here so we can get the ball back to our offense, and we do get it, thank the Lord. We also need them to miss this field goal here because it's going to be a 2-score game if they end up making it, and we blocked the kick. Let's go, baby. Perfect time in there. We have a minute left to go down and get a touchdown with this offense. We also have 2 timeouts, so plenty of time left. There is no need to rush here. X is wide open. I think that is George Kittle. Yes, it is. Gets to the 35 and almost the 30 out of bounds. And the safety is already way over there. The triangle is wide open, and we overthrow it. Dak, what are you doing, bro? I love what Puka Nacua is looking right now. Come on, beat your man, Puka. You got to be that, and it is. Pass 30-10 now. Please, just somebody get up in for this first down. Anybody, please, anybody. You know what? I'm gonna try to run for this here. Get the first down. Can I get to the end zone? I can't. Touchdown, Dak Prescott. Touchdown, Panthers. And we are looking very good right now. You know what? I'm going for 2 for the win. We are playing for the win, and Kyron Williams is kind of open, and it is for the 2-point conversion. Good. All our defense need to do now is hold up for 22 seconds. Our team looks very questionable at sometimes in this game, but we did end up winning a 15-14. Our next game is going to be with the Atlanta Falcons, our early round picks. By the way, the early rounds are 1st and 2nd. If they were 3rd or later, they were on the other team. Justin Jefferson is already 1-on-1 on the outside. We're obviously going to test that matchup because I feel like he can win that one, and it is already a touchdown. I told you guys this one game probably isn't going to be as nearly close as the other one was. Inside the red zone, going up 14-0 with this team would be huge, and we're running it to the 5, and it is another touchdown by Josh Allen this time. I guess the team is just that dominant that we're inside the red zone again. It is still inside the first quarter. Saquon Barkley takes it straight up the middle, and it's another touchdown. We're up 21-0 with 2 minutes left in the first. We threw it for a long touchdown to Justin Jefferson once again. Up 28-0 before halftime. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and send the rest of the game because this is pretty much over. We end up winning this game 49-0. I think this team is going to run the tail and probably make it all the way to the Super Bowl. But the next thing I wanted to do before we get to the playoffs is get to the divisional game where our 2 teams are going to face off. First time they match off is in week 3. The Atlanta Falcons are actually 1-1, and the Carolina Panthers are 2-0. So the worst team has a better overall record, while the Atlanta Falcons lost to the Vikings 17-16. And mind you not, the Vikings don't have Justin Jefferson either. I don't know how the heck they lost that game, but they did. At halftime, it is a very close game. The Falcons are winning 7-6. Later on in the 3rd quarter, the Falcons score a touchdown and another one. So it kind of looked like the Panthers might end up losing this game, but they do end up fighting back, scoring another one. Only down by 3 points now. Have the ball back. Let's see if they can get another touchdown. No, they end up going 3 now, giving the ball back to the Falcons, and they run the clock out. End up winning 17-14. Even though the better team did win this game like we all predicted, I was glad that it was at least close. The next time these 2 teams match up is in week 11, and both the teams are still looking really good, with each of them only having 1 loss at 9-1 and 8-1. I'm just going to go ahead and advance this week to see who end up winning this second matchup. It was the Atlanta Falcons. So the higher overall draft picks did end up sweeping the lower draft picks, so that probably means they're going to win a division. division, and yes, they did, having the first overall seed as well. A lower draft pick still did make it in the playoffs, though, with the 5th seed. We have a very good chance of at least one of our teams going into the Super Bowl. But before we hop into the playoffs, let's look at the stats for each other team. For our lower draft picks, Dak Prescott had 3,497 yards. Kind of surprised that he didn't have a 4,000-yard season with all the weapons that he had. Did have 23 touchdowns to only 3 interceptions. Aaron Williams obviously had over 1,000 yards, and none of our receivers had 1,000. That is actually very interesting. I'm actually very surprised by that, I'm not going to lie. But now let's look at the Falcons, where Josh Allen had over 4,000 yards and almost 5,000 with 46 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. Saquon Barkley had over 1,500 yards. Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, and Jamar Chase all had over 1,000 yards, and Brock Bowers almost did it as well. In this first round, our lower picks are going to face off against the Arizona Cardinals in the first round. At halftime, they're actually losing a 13-7. Honestly, if they end up going 15-2 in the season and losing in the first round to the 9-8 Cardinals, is going to be really embarrassing and really upsetting for this video. Cardinals have the ball, go down and score another touchdown. I have no clue what this Panthers team is doing right now, but they finally score another touchdown. They're trying to fight back a little bit, but the Cardinals score another touchdown and another one, and that is going to be game. We end up not only losing, but getting blown out 42-14. I guess the only team we have in the fight now is our higher overall draft pick and our better team in the Atlanta Falcons. I did expect they would go further, but I thought the Panthers would go a little bit further than that. Guess who we're playing? Yes, it is the Arizona Cardinals. I swear to God, if the Cardinals end up knocking this team out too, I'm going to be really mad. Halftime, we are winning though 10-0. The Cardinals can obviously still come back and win this game, and they do score a touchdown, trying to fight back, only down by 3 points entering the fourth quarter. With only 2 minutes left in the game, the Cardinals are driving inside the 10-yard line and end up scoring a touchdown, up by 4 points with a minute and a half left. You have to happen in this game. I swear, Josh Allen, if you don't lead this team on a game-winning touchdown drive, on this first play, Josh Allen drives the needle perfectly, and we're already inside the 40-yard line. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit better about this. 52 seconds left. Josh Allen, come on, do something. I swear, if he gets sacked, he throws it in the end zone. It is incomplete. Josh Allen, good pocket. He throws it inside the 10 and gets the first down. They have 40 seconds left and counting. I don't think they have any timeouts left. The clock is running down, but still, 35 seconds left. First and goal. Still have plenty of time. And they're going to throw a screen pass to Saquon Barkley, and he's in for the touchdown. Thank God. I'm just going to send the rest of the game, and hopefully our defense does hold up. I think they will, and yes, they did. We end up winning this game 17-14, and the Falcons advanced to the NFC Championship game. It was a little bit of a scare there for a while, but thankfully the Falcons advanced to the NFC Championship game. Playing against the 13-4 Philadelphia Eagles, so this is going to be a very competitive game. At halftime, we are losing 10-7. Do go down to get a touchdown, though, so we're actually winning headed into the fourth quarter this time. We get another touchdown of 21-10, and we still do end up winning this game of 21-10. Thank God. We're going to the Super Bowl with this team, and in this big-time game, in the Super Bowl, we're playing against Daniel Jones and an Indianapolis Colts. That time we are winning 7-0. I don't know why our offense isn't scoring more, but our defense is obviously looking really good. Go down, score a touchdown in the second half. So entering the fourth quarter, we're up 14-0, and go down and score another one. So that looks like it is going to be game. And yes, it is. We end up winning 21-7. And our team with a higher overall draft picks end up winning the Super Bowl in this video. If we were questioning what team would be better, the higher overall draft picks or the lower overall draft picks, it is obviously the higher one. To win the division, got further in the playoffs, and in the end, they were the ones to end up winning the Super Bowl. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll check you guys out next time. Peace.